Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Wanda. Hi. In this video, I'll be creating a shirt using PU heat transfer vinyl. Before I get started, I want to mention that this vinyl is made up of high-grade polyurethane that is durable and long-lasting. It does not peel, crack, or fade with time, even after repeated washes. It is thin and flexible and moves along with the garment. It is eco-friendly and non-toxic and is perfectly safe to wear. For this project, I'll be using pink. And lastly, I want to mention that this collection consists of 54 vibrant colors. Now that we're in Design Space, click on New Project. Click on Upload. Find the image. In my case, it's right here. If you don't see it here, then you can click on View All. Click on the image and then click on Add to Canvas. This image is pretty big, so I have to resize it. You can resize it by clicking on a corner and then pulling in like this. Or you can go up to where it says Size and change the size. Before resizing, always make sure to measure your blanks. This way you have an idea of the amount of vinyl you'll be using. And this way you don't waste vinyl. I'll be working with an extra large shirt, so my measurements will be at least 9 to 9.5 height. Click on Make. You can save it as a project. In my case, I won't. Choose to work on a mat. In my case, I'll be using a 12 by 12. Click on Confirm, and there we have it. As you can see, we'll be weeding a lot. We only need one mat and one color vinyl. Now let's click on Continue. Once you're here, let's set base material. I'll be choosing to work with Everyday Iron-On. As you can see, the mirror option turns on automatically. So we're ready to go cut our vinyl. Before cutting the vinyl on our Cricut, first let's cut our vinyl to size. Doing this will keep you from wasting vinyl. To cut the vinyl, I'll be using this cutter. I'll be opening this part right here so that I can measure my vinyl better, since it's more than 6 inches. As I mentioned before, I'm using pink. This is one of my favorite colors. This is like an old rose pink. It is beautiful. Measure the vinyl and then cut. Roll it back and then put the sticker on it and store. To cut the vinyl, I'll be using this standard TeckWrap mat. I'll be placing the shiny side down. Since this vinyl is a little bit on the thicker side, I'll be using some washi tape to make sure it stays down. Once you're all done doing this, you can put your vinyl to cut on the Cricut. Cutting this design was a little bit challenging. Alright, so here we have it. Now I'll start to remove the tape and remove the vinyl from the mat. If you need to use washi tape to make sure your vinyl stays down on your mat, make sure not to cover where the cuts are going to be made. Otherwise, your Cricut will have a hard time cutting the vinyl, or it might not cut it. And now comes my favorite part of all, weeding the project. To weed, I'll be using this TeckWrap pen. And if you've never used one, I recommend you do. This is the best tool ever. You can start by poking on a corner and then just pulling from that corner your vinyl, very careful, towards the side. And just pull away. This vinyl is so easy to work with. And here it is. This is how it turns out. Now, to go press it on the shirt. My plans were for when I started doing the video, putting this on a long sleeve shirt. But I love the way it turned out. I love the color. And I think I need this in my life. I'll be wearing it on a hoodie. This is going to look so cute. So let's head over to the press and start pressing this design on this hoodie. I'll be turning my heat press to 320 Fahrenheit for 20 seconds. Before I press the design, I'm going to make sure I lint roll my shirt. Also press the shirt 10 seconds to remove the moisture prior to placing the vinyl on it. Measure and make sure it's centered. So here we have it centered and we're ready to press the shirt. I'll be pressing it as I mentioned for 20 seconds. To make sure this video didn't last long, I use fast mode when pressing the shirt. And it's all pressed. Now I'm just waiting for it to cool down before I start removing the carrier sheet. And start to remove the carrier sheet. Be very careful. You want to make sure nothing is lifting up when pulling the carrier sheet. And if it does, then press again and wait till it cools down to start removing the carrier sheet. I'm loving the way this looks. This color is so beautiful. I am a fan of the pinks. That's my favorite color. And oh my gosh, this is how this turned out. It looks beautiful. Lastly, I'll give it a 5-second press. I'll be using some parchment paper. This will help the vinyl seal onto the shirt. And all done. Let's remove the parchment paper and this is how it turned out. This is beautiful. I love it. I think I'll be wearing this hoodie every day. And this is how it looks. I love the way the black and the pink combine. Makes it look beautiful. I really enjoy working with this PU vinyl. This vinyl is so nice to work with. And if you watched to the end and you liked the video, don't forget to give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye bye.